Hi there, Dr. Dave here, and it's time to rise and whine. When I was in college and on the track team, I asked the coach how to run an event called the 400-meter race. And I didn't run that race, but I was sort of curious what his advice was, because that's sort of a challenging race to run, as I understood it. And he said, well, he's kind of looking down the track where the race starts. He said, you sprint the first 100 meters. And then he looked towards the second part of the track, and he said, and you coast the next 200 meters. And then he stopped, he turned around and he looked at me, and I said, well, what about the last 100 meters? And he said, that, son, you run on guts. And that always stuck with me, not because of the great race advice, but because it's sort of a metaphor for life and how sometimes we deal with challenges. In the beginning, you might rely on your talent and your skill and your experience to do that 100-meter sprint and then to coast the rest of it. But there can be a point in situations like a tough relationship problem or an issue at work where getting through the last part of it is about what's inside of you. When he was saying you run that on guts, I'd say that's the passion or the drive or the persistence that you have that gets you through the end. And in tough times, sometimes I think it's helpful to think of it as that kind of race. There's going to be an end point at some point, but maybe the last part is the part that you push through on guts and what's inside of you. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I thank you for spending a minute of it with me.